Hey everyone, I just acquired this small but dilapidated home. We're going to tour it today to discuss the scope of work in order to restore the home. As usual, I'm going to share the acquisition numbers towards the end of the video, so make sure you don't miss it. So let's talk about the exterior first. The first thing that stands out is probably the spray painted house number over there. It's quite interesting because there are actually already 2 other house numbers installed, so I don't know why they had to do that. It really makes the home look abandoned. In terms of the landscaping, there's a mixture of grass and weeds in the front, and we're going to put in new sod to make this area look nicer. And here there's some overgrown plants that we're going to remove and replace them with some smaller plants and fresh mulch. On the building structure, we're going to replace all the dated windows, also the old garage door. There's a huge splotch here that we're not sure what it is, but we're going to power wash the entire building structure and repaint it, so that would be fixed. Welcome to the inside. So this front door is very old and it has these interesting patterns that we are definitely going to have to replace the front door. When I saw the exterior of this home, I was expecting a very messy and filthy interior, but the interior is actually not that bad. The living room is very spacious. You can see that a single ceiling light is definitely not enough for this large space. So we want to install probably 8 recessed lights to brighten up this space. And the wood paneling here looks very old and it makes the house feel dated. We're going to rip it out and replace it with sheetrock. And the fireplace can be easily refinished with a coat of paint and it will look a lot better. The flooring here is already hardwood, but unfortunately there's some weird patterns and this looks old school. We're going to have to replace it so that this can match the rest of the home, or we probably can also just replace the entire home with vinyl floors. On the other side of the entrance, there's the dining room. And here you can see that the wall is exposed, probably due to water damage. So we definitely need to repair it. The chandelier is probably very popular back in the day, but it's already broken and we're going to need to replace it. And this wall is the wall between the dining room and the kitchen. There is a small pass-through here that looks pretty odd in a modern household. So we plan to make this opening much bigger so that we can improve the flow into the kitchen. Before I show you more of this rundown fixer-upper, smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel to see more interesting before and after videos like this. My book, called Flipping Houses Quick Start Guide, is a comprehensive guide for house flipping beginners. If you're interested in learning about house flipping, make sure you grab your copy from Amazon today. The kitchen is completely enclosed right now, and it's very disgusting. So the cabinets here are super old, and you can see that this drawer front is missing and there's a very big gap between the cabinet doors. There's actually a lot of space in here to add more cabinets and more counter space. So that's what we are going to do after we remove all the cabinets here. The floor is very disgusting with lots of dark stains, and because it's linoleum, so we're going to replace it to probably new vinyl floors anyways. And there is a pantry here that's very old and very dirty. We probably have some better use of this pantry space that I'm going to show you in a little bit. The guest bathroom is in complete disarray. You can see that some fixtures were removed from the wall, but the wall was never repainted. And the shower door is completely off. So we're going to probably have to gut everything here, but I really like that there is a skylight that brings in a lot of natural light. So after we put in all new fixtures and tiles, this room is going to look completely different. The first bedroom here has this interesting wood-paneled accent wall. It doesn't look that bad, but it's not really the look that we're going for. So we're going to remove it and put new sheetrock. And here in this windowsill, you can see a lot of evidence of dry rot. So it definitely needs to be repaired. And other than that, we're going to replace the ceiling light, the baseboards, and refinish the floors, and also replace the interior doors. This second bedroom is a little bigger than the first, and we are going to replace this old window and also remove the bars on the window so it wouldn't feel unsafe here. On this wall, it's a different kind of wood paneling. We're also going to replace because of this dated look. And other than that, it's still the same standard scope of work, new light fixture, new paint around, and new flooring. The primary bedroom is definitely bigger than the other two bedrooms, and here it's painted all over with this very bright neon blue color. I find it quite interesting that they even painted the ceiling the same color. It's kind of overwhelming and it's pretty taste specific. So here, the sheetrock is cut open a few places. I think they were trying to repair the pipes behind. So we definitely need to fix this part. And the window, I thought there was a film attached on top, but it's actually painted. It's kind of a cool painting, but we definitely have to replace the window anyways. And there are some marks on the walls throughout. But because we're going to repaint the entire interior, so it's not a big problem. The primary bathroom is very small and is kind of a disaster. At this point, I'm running out of words to describe how gross it is. But you can see that the toilet and vanity are missing, and the shower is very teeny and very filthy. So there's that wall that's cut open. I'm guessing that they were again trying to repair some water damage, but there's really nothing that we can salvage in here. And the main thing that we want to focus on is to enlarge this very small shower to make it more usable. So behind this shower is actually the pantry that I showed you earlier. So we're thinking about the option to actually remove the pantry and make this shower bigger that way. There's no other way to enlarge this otherwise very cramped bathroom. So we're just going to have to put in nice finishes and fixtures to make it more appealing. Now we're in the backyard. So currently the only way to access this backyard is from the front door through the side yard. And this is the window of the primary bedroom. We're thinking about making this window into a door so that the next owner can access the backyard from the primary bedroom, and it will be a lot easier. The backyard is not very big and it's mostly concrete, so we don't have a lot of work to do. We probably are going to clean up this upper area and put some mulch and maybe small plants too. And we're also going to replace the fence up there and then paint this sheet metal fence so that it doesn't look as unsightly as it is now. After showing you the main items on my scope of work, let's walk through the entire home to get familiar with the layout. I really like that the living room and dining room are already one big space, which makes this small home feel much bigger. The kitchen is a nasty eyesore now, but it's got a decent size for us to play with. The guest bath will be a straightforward renovation, and once the hideous blue paint is gone, the primary bedroom will look much better. We have a lot of work to do in the primary bath, but I'm glad that we could add some value by expanding the shower. The wood paneling in the bedrooms is an interesting feature, and my videographer was saying that the dark paneling in this bedroom looks like it's out of a steakhouse, and the chevron pattern panels in the other bedroom would be more appropriate for a seafood restaurant, which has some truth to it. Given how small this home is, the project should be done in about 2 months. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the after video. Now that you've seen this entire fixer-upper, I'm going to share with you the numbers. I purchased this home for about $800,000, and we're going to put in about $100,000 into the renovation. The after repair value is $1.15 million, and the estimated profit is about $150,000. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and if you did, make sure you smash the like button below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Here we're going to, sorry, forgot my, and also the old garage door. Forgot to talk about the paint. I'm going to share this.